Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to EVERSPACE. Check this out, I noticed this, we have an enhancement slot here that's empty. We don't have any enhancements, but apparently we find these things inside derelict colonial stations or ancient structures. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna have to definitely keep an eye out for that kind of stuff. Alright, like I said, I do want to just go back out there with the gunship, but we're going to be a little bit more careful. When I say careful, what I mean is cowardly. Basically, we're going to try to engage at longer range. Make sure to use our damage limiter. That's for sure. We have these heavy missiles. Actually, real quick, what is a heavy missile made out of? How do I build more? They are made out of ore, plasma, and scrap. Okay, those are all things that we sometimes have an awful lot of. Okay. So let's go turret on. Ah, there's so many of them.
Target destroyed.
Okay. That is not what I was talking about when I said we were going to be more careful and fight in a more cowardly way. That is pretty much the opposite. But we got lucky and none of our systems got damaged. An energy core extension. I mean, I don't have to guess, I think. Yeah, increases my core capacity. Alright, out of curiosity. So we know how to make a Gatling turret. What would it cost to give me a second one of these? Okay, that's a considerable amount of resources. Also, what weapons do I have access to? I have picked up a number of blueprints over the course of the game. The beam laser, so power cells. It looks like, in general, making primary weapons is pretty difficult. Alright, we didn't use our Flak cannon at all last time. Let's try to make some use of it. At the very least, let's get a good feel for how it works. So I'll have the Flak cannon up for now. It looks like the range is maybe pretty good on it. And you don't actually have to hit people, you just have to get it pretty close to them. Alright, this is sort of a first run with the gunship in terms of getting used to the way the gunship actually handles. Oh, it's a smallish entrance. Okay. Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, the Flak cannon mines things very quickly. 17 crystals in a single click. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. So we get some ore. Yeah, it felt really sluggish the whole game last time due to the things that were damaged. So I would not say that I have a great grasp on it here. Ooh. I can intervene in this. Turret on. Stop turning! Yeah, okay. This is a very hard weapon to use at range. The prediction circle is only effective if they keep traveling in a straight line after you fire. Did I get another energy core extension? Okay. Is this a functional station? What is this? Let's look out for turrets. There they are. Actually, this might be a really good time to use the Flak cannon. Stationary things that cannot dodge. So yeah, we're gonna basically, we're gonna just need a ton of...
I got this. I'm in control.
Sort of. We're just gonna need a ton of nanobots when playing as this ship, basically. Alright. What is down here? This is... Huh, what is that? An anti-missile drone. We also found some light missiles. Will automatically engage incoming missiles. So do normal drones not do that? Honestly, I don't think it sounds very useful. Alright, that looks like it might explode when I shoot it. Well, okay then. Worth doing for the site, at least. So let's get over here and grab this other container. Ooh, a laser turret. So it has much better shield DPS, much worse hull DPS. I think I'd rather have my current turret. Well, yeah, I think I'd rather have my current turret. Oh, there's nothing fun to blow up on this side. Ooh, a decal color. Well, that's definitely worth going out of my way for. So I can probably fight from quite a distance with the Flak cannon. It's just a matter of leading things properly. Because the Flak cannon really does seem to have an impressive range. Ooh, what's this? Okay. Trying to get in range for my automated turret to start working. Ow. Damn it. Cockpit's really obscuring my vision. Ah, frickin'. Upcar forces inbound. But I want free stuff. Ooh, power cells. Worth it. Okay, let's get lost. Obstacle blocks the way. Oh, there's a tiny rock. Come on. Just weave. Alright. You just, if you boost forward at full speed while sort of erratically going left and right, things turn out okay. I think we probably want to take low-risk sectors as much as we can with the gunship, honestly. As good as it is at killing stuff, combat is expensive. A shield makes combat free if you do well enough at the combat. When you're completely reliant on your hull, combat always costs you something. So that's a resource transport. And I know that the next sector we're going to go into is high risk, or medium rather. So maybe let's not piss off G&B, because we may need their help. Well, let's take a little look over here. Well, these ships are good and destroyed, unfortunately. Not likely that a lot of cargo would be left intact. What about this bigger one? This bigger one probably has some stuff. Yeah, that's something, I think. They might have just been light glinting off of metal. Yeah, actually, I think that's all it was. There's a tech container that's on the other side of that ship wall. And we have incoming. You know what? Not in the mood. Okay. Ooh, power cells. I think that was an okay use of 2 missiles. I don't know. I guess we have to be a little careful with these things. They're really great, but they're expensive as hell. Maybe we'll get lucky and find some. Well, I don't think we need shield breakers. We're pretty good at dealing with shields. And this, I guess we already... You know, I think... Would I rather have plasma mines than drone overrides? Yeah, I think so. If we get into combat, we can bail out and drop mines behind us to kill pursuers. Okay, I see mining drones. That generally implies that there's something worth mining. Simon Talon, mercenary for hire. It's been 2 weeks since I made my last jump. I should have dished out the extra credits for the fuel, but it's too late now. Food supplies are starting to dwindle. I think I have another week's worth of rations left. If there's one thing I learned in the army, it was to make supplies stretch. I'm not the only one stranded in this sector. I found a ship with an outlaw. The weapon systems were damaged on both of our ships, so we just talked. He hasn't told me his name yet, and I haven't told him mine either. But he's been trying to convince me to salvage both of our ships so that we can meet up with some friends of his. As of late, I've been considering his offer. Maybe I'll join the Outlaws. There's good money in it, and I could always use the extra credits. I'm going to talk to him about it today. Wow, so it's been 6 days since that initial entry, day 20. Today's the day. We've spent the last 2 days salvaging what we can, and we're ready to make the jump. It's a little bit cramped, but if what he's promising is true, there'll be enough food and credits for both of us. But as a safety measure, I've rigged up the ship to blow if my vitals drop. Though I expect to make another logbook entry soon. Until then, Simon Talon signing off, for now. Yeah, well, turns out you can't trust anybody ever in space. Okay, that's a mining laser. I mean, these are like gas rocks, right? But we, with our weapons, can only mine the softest ones, I'm assuming. Well, let's, like I said, I don't think it's a good idea to assault G&B right now. Stay away from that drone. No, I'm not going to get there in time. Yeah, he grabbed it. Well, it kind of looks like there's not a lot of value here. We got 1,000 credits from that shipwreck. We might have to content ourselves with that. I guess I can hang out by this mining platform until the Ukkar show up. Just kind of receive passive ore income. Mining bots won't know what's up. It's working very slowly. Let's just take a moment and take in the sights. This world is pretty beautiful. Huh. Wait, is that a thing that I scanned? That's not the same one that I was at earlier, is it? I don't think so. Actually, you know what? I think maybe it is. Well, I don't want ore badly enough to just sit there and be bored while getting it. Let's just move on. That thing went okay. We really need nanobots, and unfortunately, in my experience, by far the best source of nanobots is combat. It seems like enemy ships drop them pretty frequently. We'll just have to be careful. Fight from a distance in a cowardly fashion. Ooh, service station. Never mind, everything's fine. Do I have more health than I used to have? Have I gained health? I don't know. Maybe you get a little bit of a heal every time you jump or something. Alright, what do you got? Ore and processors. Well, I will definitely trade scrap for processors. Scrap is easy to get a hold of, processors are not. That's it, huh? Well, I was hoping for some repairs, but I'll take it, I guess. Kind of curious if this will get to him. There's a pretty good chance that it hits a rock or something on the way, right? Oh, it looks like it might catch him. It did not. G&B dudes incoming. Worked that time. Yeah, I'm glad that I didn't upset them in the last sector, because this would have been awkward. This is not a lot of fuel. It's a lot of individual fuel canisters. That container's on the other side of the rock. Let's grab the fuel. I mean, it's not a lot, but every little bit helps. Alright. Yeah, this thing really does not turn as fast as the other ship, it feels like. Ooh, nanobots. Could not have asked for anything better. Well, I guess let's go check out this freighter wreck in a second once I've actually grabbed all the fuel. And then we'll head back to the mineable crystal as well. Alright. Come on, good salvage. Once again, couldn't have asked for anything better. Maybe like a larger quantity would have been okay. Oh, we got incoming. Fortunately, they have lots of other things to shoot at. Ooh, I hit him. I hit him with Flak. Damage limiter on. Yeah, this is not bad. This is a pretty good weapon. It just takes a little bit of skill to use, which unfortunately I do not exactly have a surfeit of. Okay, everything's basically fine. Are we good? Did I get all the stuff out of that freighter? I think I did. Alright, let's go ahead and pop the nanobots I picked up. This is the freighter wreck, okay. Apparently I did not get everything, or else the yeah, here's a container right here. Aw. I was really just hoping for more nanobots. Alright, let's go get us some crystal. Do I think it would be worth stealing from G&B here? It could be. You know what? Let's not do it with the gunship, probably. We can rob G&B when we have a shield. For right now, I'm still really nervous about this hull-only thing. I do love fully mining crystals with one hit, though. That's pretty cool. Interesting. Well, a little bit of salvage. It's better than nothing. Not by a lot, though. Oof. It feels like the thrust on this is more powerful. Like, I'm having a lot harder time traveling small distances when I'm close to stuff with this thing than I was with the normal fighter. Gatling plus plus. I think we're probably just dismantling it. I actually like my weapons. And what I need really isn't a weapon that's good against hull. If I'm going to pick up another weapon, I want it to be something that's better against laser shields. Because the Gatling turret can just handle the hulls. This looks like it could be something. Oh no, this is where all that fuel was. Well, you know what? It's probably about time we get going. I'm sure the Alcar are on their way any moment now. Alright, so this thing is just... It feels like it's harder to go all the way with this thing. your health is less of a renewable resource.
Multiple hostiles incoming.
Yeah, of course. I can't believe how much damage that thing was able to evade. Alright, well, I launched a combat drone, thinking this was going to be tough, but I guess it was just the one ship. He said multiple hostiles incoming. Yeah, it's possible that my turret and combat drone actually killed some stuff while I was trying to track down that one fighter. Alright, let's get into the asteroids a little bit. Ooh, free plasma fields. I do wish that my sensor range was a little bit better. I should see about upgrading my weapons. Grab the plasma here. Okay, so if I wanted to upgrade my weapons, definitely shield damage mod sounds good. Okay, fusion blaster peels the shields. The flak cannon's cool, but I definitely feel like I'm getting stuff done more consistently with the fusion blaster. So let's lean into that for a little while, see if we can make it really powerful. Well, these are all GMB ships, right? It looks like there's a lot of parts of this ship that would be really easy to blow up. Ow! May have bumped myself a little. Ooh, nice power cells. We're getting the good loot here. So unfortunately, I just fired a rocket accidentally. So that's an expensive sort of mistake. Do I want to hit this GMB thing? What do I think they have in these containers? Is it cool? Is it cool stuff? Maybe I don't want to do this when there's two of their large vessels close to each other. Maybe that would be foolish. What is this? Oh, it's just a G&B turret. Okay. Well, why don't we head over here toward their mining drones? Might be able to find a mineable rock that they haven't laid claim to yet or something. Ooh, dark matter. I still haven't actually found a use for dark matter. Shipwreck of Fox. Well, I don't seem to be able to do anything with that, so... Where's this dark matter? Is it inside? Oh, does this... I guess this thing has a cave in it. Whoa. Alright, let's fly a little careful. Yeah, the thrusters on this are more powerful than I would like. You know what? I'm starting to think that is actually like inside of the rock. It's 3 kilometers away from the surface of the rock in like every direction. Take this, Shipwreck of Fox. Got him. That'll show me? Is that my past? Is Fox one of my past clones? Alright, well I guess we better get out of here. This looks like not that exciting of a place. Okay, so we're well under half health. We have no nano drones. Prep the damage limiter, I guess. Yep, and there come the Alcar, right on time. There's outlaw scouts that way and this way. Let's try to engage the one that's alone first. Okay. My drone is traveling with me, doing good work. I'm gonna try this with the Flak. Oh, jeez. Let's try to put a little distance between me and him. Although my weapons aren't really that great at fighting at
Cooling
distance.
down phase incomplete.
Yes.
Ah.
All right.
Turret. Ah, there we go. Turret's up. Yeah, my lower turning speed definitely makes it harder to fight stuff than it used to be. Oh my god. We're taking a huge amount of damage here, it feels like. Elite Outlaw Scout. Well, that was the last of my heavy missiles, but they are very effective. So yeah, I don't usually have to fight elites. That was unpleasant. And we are almost dead. Use these two nanobots the very instant we pick them up. Fuel, more nanobots, missile defense system, plasma field. Okay. Alright, we need those nanobots pretty badly. Let's get those right away. Because I need to put them to work before something else shows up. Yeah, I don't know. It feels to me like this is just a difficult ship to do well with. Because everything you do costs resources, effectively. A missile defense system destroys all missiles within a certain range while active. That actually sounds like a pretty good idea. Especially, I don't think I need 2 energy core extensions. Alright, let's scoop up some plasma. Yeah, this Flak cannon's pretty cool. Alright, turn it out. Yeah, I'm learning to use this. Ooh, yeah, the Flak cannon is a really neat weapon. I kind of wish I had spent all my upgrades on this as well. On this instead. I'm starting to get the hang of it a little bit. Ooh, alright. Yeah, we're definitely like pretty close to this run being over though. I'm taking way too much damage in every fight. Getting swarmed is just terrifying. And the performance of the Gatling turret seems to be pretty inconsistent. Sometimes it kills stuff that you're not looking at, and sometimes it doesn't. It might have to do with whether I'm locked onto the thing. That makes a lot of sense. Gatling plus plus plus. Now that's interesting. That's pretty plussed. Huh. Still, though, I don't think I want to take it over my current weapons. Let's look around for more containers. More shield breakers over there. Ordinarily, I'm not a big fan of these, but ran out of my other missiles, so. Really, you can't carry 20? Yeah, I'll take the shield breakers over these. This is maybe unwise, but also maybe loot. Yeah, you know, the damage that the Flak cannon deals to unshielded targets seems to be pretty significant. So, actually, it combos well with the shield breakers. I think after we pick up this fuel, we should probably get out of here. We've just about worn out our welcome in this particular node. Well, there's a trader here. I'm going for it. The trader could have nanobots, or, you know, like, I think we kind of have to go for this. Dangerous as it may be. But I'm not... Oh, it's... I can't lock onto that because it's still jumping in. Jesus. Alright. Damage limiter up. Combat drone out. Let's do it. Yeah, the Flak cannon is fun to fire. It's, you know, it's a lot of fun to use, in my experience in games. Low fire rate. Ooh, energy consumption mod blueprint. It's a lot of fun to use low fire rate, high damage weapons, because every time you hit something, you feel like you, it feels more skillful. Maybe that's a silly distinction to draw. It's like, man, this weapon makes me feel like a badass, but it works. Really? Alright, let's drop that shield breaker on him. Ooh, nanobots. Okay, must activate immediately. We are at 9 hull. Oh no. Oh god.
Intercept.
Yeah, that's just a lot of fun to use. Alright. Next time we take the gunship out, we are leaning all the way into this Flak cannon thing. Screw the fusion, whatever. Fusion blaster. Shame I didn't figure this out sooner. Actually, we probably have... No, we do not have the materials to upgrade. We're short crystal. Alright. So this is a G&B gas mining operation, then? I always roll the way I don't intend to first. No, wait, this is a derelict. Okay. Well, that's interesting. We pop those fuel pods. Because I am not quite at full gas, right? Yeah. Sorry, I should not say gas. Because gas is actually the name of a different thing. Ooh, more nanobots. Yes. Desperately need more hull.
Nanobots.
Yeah, you're telling me. Okay, we still haven't actually been to the trader yet. There were more fuel pods, though, weren't there? I'm a little worried about flying through the green cloud of fuel. I don't know if, like, I'm sure my engines can't just ignite it or anything, but... Oh, no, we're full, actually, now. Okay, let's get out of here, then. Ooh, 4 crystal. That's handy. Okay, let's go actually visit the trader. What do I see over here? Just scouts. I bet that there's a bunch of stuff over there. Because they've been flying around and not trying to come after me. Which makes me think that they're more interested in keeping something where it is. Trader's actually taking some damage. Alright, what do you got? You got some gas, some damage limiters. I'll actually buy the damage limiters. The gas too. Alright, let's mod the fire rate. The fire rate on this thing could really use some help. Alright, so should I go over there and try to figure out what the deal is? I have 241 hull. I don't have any of the good missiles anymore. My Gatling turret is gonna be on cooldown because I, clicked on it. Because I'm a dummy. It's really easy to accidentally hit R. What is this? Oh, that's my drone. My drone is the green arrow. It was evading me because why would it need to be in front of me? Alright. Well... Oh, there's like an outlaw facility over here. They got some kind of operation. Yeah, drones go down to the flak cannon like right away, basically. Ooh, a nano kit. That's nice. Ow, did my drone just ram me? Nano kit. Repairs a random... Oh, I thought this was the one that, this was the one that gave you a little bit of instant health. Well, I do think we should take it. I think that's useful. Let's replace our plasma mines? Oh, no, wait, I don't want to do that. Ah, we could salvage it for nanobots, couldn't we? The thing is, if we get into a position where one of our components gets damaged, I think we're gonna be glad we have this. I guess dying would also be bad. Okay. Now that we've cleared these dudes out, let's go and have a little look at their stations, shall we? I don't see any turrets. That's a turret right there, isn't it? Nope. Just... Jesus. Okay, I think I stopped the missile right before it hit me. Okay. Ooh, 5 nanobots. That was definitely a good trade-off. I certainly took less than 5 nanobots of damage. Ooh, okay. A little close. Got a little close. Ooh, Chris. Alright. We don't need the fuel. But I do want all of your containers. It's remarkably difficult to open the containers with the flak cannon because the explosion doesn't open them. Alright, we gotta get out of here. But not before we get 4 more nanobots. Okay, and right as they actually jumped in. Alright, yeah. Anytime I can trade... I'm gonna go to the natural hazard or the high-risk area. Probably the high-risk area? Well... Now let's check out the natural hazard. I guess until I am really familiar with all the different natural hazards, it's probably good to get looks at them. Is this just
what's going on? My instruments are acting up.
Okay.
These clouds are made of highly dense and supercharged particles. They are interfering with the sensors.
Oh,
That's totally fine.
Just what I need.
Ow. Let's hit it. There he is. Yeah, really, really good at killing drones. Alright, drones that have shields are a little bit more of a problem. Still pretty good. And there's the shields. Alright. Yeah, this Flak cannon Gatling turret setup is actually really fun to use. Okay, we have some more nanobots that I had not actually spent yet. Did I get all of the loot from that little fight? It looks like I did. Okay. So let's look around. We're gonna have to do this with our eyes, like the mariners of old. You know, when they went into a nebula. What's this over here? It's a big thing. It's just a hunk of a ship broken off, floating around in the middle of nowhere. Okay. That's a world. That's some rocks. Let's go this way. I like some rocks. Okay. That's pretty weird looking. It's like the blue busted up core of a spaceship. A spaceship's a lot like a Twinkie, you know, if you pierce the outer hull, it's basically just cream in there. Unlike a Twinkie, apparently spaceships do eventually get old and go bad. Well, there's a lot of busted up ships out here, but not really much of value to salvage, which is crazy considering the nebula. You would think that this stuff would not be getting picked up so easily. Well, this whole trip has been a bummer. Ooh, that's big enough to maybe have some caves in it, which means maybe some crystal. Also, maybe there's just crystals floating in space. Could be. That sounds feasible. Or maybe this is somebody's stash rock. You know, people have that, right? You, like, put a little fake rock down outside your door and, like, stick a key in there in case you know, lose your keys or something. This could be somebody's stash rock where they keep all their nanobots. Think of the possibilities. Ooh. Damn it. It's actually pretty hard to hit stuff with the Flak cannon. Well, it looks like that may be all that was in here. I don't really see anything else. It was sort of somebody's stash rock, though. Somebody clearly put that container in here. And you all thought I was an idiot. Talking about stashing stuff in rocks. Alright, let's get out of here. We're probably not too far off of Ukkar inbound. Well, we're doing okay, I guess. If we could get to Sector 4, that would be cool. Unlock another loadout. I think the next video may be us going back to the other ship. Oh, elite guys. Let's try to go in here and hide from them. Maybe this will give G&B time to figure that out. I mean, worst case scenario, right? I go in here and I get some crystals and we upgrade our weapons and then we fight the elite. I mean, I guess worst case scenario is that this whole thing is a trap. Doesn't look like it so far. Oh. It's getting closer. Getting really closer. Alright. Drone's out.
They've locked onto me.
Okay. That wasn't so bad. Had to expend quite a bit of resources there real quickly, but... Oh, come on. The Flak cannon is really fun to use. I like actually having to like aim and lead and think about stuff. It feels good every time you see the little explosion. It's like, yeah, I did it. I did the thing. What a good job. Okay, we managed to refill our shield breakers, and these are just some spares. Can't take them with us. Okay, that's just the mineable crystals. We got over here a little bit of scrap. Honestly, that wasn't too bad. The shield breakers really combine well with the Flak cannon and the Gatling turret. Alright, so is this the wrong cavern? It is the wrong cavern. There is a different cavern on the other side of the rock, it looks like. Maybe? I thought there had to be. Okay, here we go. This might be it. No, this looks like the same one. Oh, here we go. Here's some stuff. Alright, so primary weapons have been a little bit damaged. Kinda damaged. Garbage. That's real bad. And we are about to be beset by a huge number of enemies, it kinda looks like. Well, the combat drone's doing a good job of drawing them off of us.
Oh, boy.
Okay, turret's up, and I think we got this. I think we're gonna be okay. It's kind of a lot of them, I guess. Yeah, the rate of fire on my Flak cannon is really trashed. No escape. Okay. Whew. Boy, I'd really like that damage limiter. Oh, I forgot about my nano kit. Bam. Weapons fixed. That gives me a slot to put the damage limiter in. Well, I would say that combat is starting to go a little bit better as I get a little bit better at understanding how best to use this ship. Okay, it's an upgrade to our missile defense system, which I have not really been using. I have no interest in this thing, but we can at least burn it. Alright, I'd like to get the mineable crystal, but I can't figure out how to get into the part of the asteroid where it is. Alright, because this isn't it. Yeah, it's on the other side of this wall. Well, we probably ought to get out of here, actually. My suspicion is that time is running out. Alright, we need nanobots very badly. Or just a service station that actually does full repairs, which I have not seen in a while. Seems like most service stations are just trying to trade us stuff these days. Alright, what's next?
You should expect a notable increase in difficulty traversing this sector.
Thanks for cheering me up.
I find it helps to moderate your expectations.
What? A drone carrier. Let's, link drones. Okay, I'm assuming we have to clear all these link drones then in order to get the shields down? Because these shields are definitely immune to the shield dropping. Oh, maybe it wasn't a shield at all. Maybe it was just behind that thing. Oh no, okay, it does have shields. And yeah, it's related to the link drones. As long as there are link drones out, it is shielded.
I'll need more than luck to get me out of this.
Luck? You're bringing luck into the equation.
Combat drone, this might be a good time for combat drone. Damn it. I think my combat drone appeared to have turned on me. Either the drone carrier can reprogram your drones, which actually seems very sensible, or I may have shot my drone, and that might have turned its mind a little bit. Well, we didn't do terribly on payout, actually. So I think I am, like I said, just going to go all in on this. Okay, we've capped that out. Shows service stations, traders, hazards, and threats. Now, also, like I was saying, lucky jump chance. Increase the chance of surviving a jump with insufficient fuel unscathed. I have never had to do that. Fuel seems pretty plentiful. We could go for bonus resources. Lets you start a run with extra resources on board. Increases resources gained from mining. Extra credit. Rare loot chance. I really don't have any idea what this means. We could double our rare loot chance up to 5%. Gives us a small chance of getting crits. Increases the amount of hull hit points repaired by 1 nanobot. You know what? This might be a good way to go. Nanobot efficiency. Yeah. What is this? Increases the speed of repair. I'm not that worried about that. But let's lay a lot of resources into nanobot efficiency. Because apparently it's going to matter. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this episode. Come back next time. You know what? I'm actually unsure. Maybe we'll go back out with the gunship. Maybe we will try the other loadout for the interceptor. What was it again? No, wait, this isn't what I want. Yeah, a beam laser. I don't know. Come back next time to figure out what I've chosen. And we'll see you then.